The Fair Project is a benefits and debt advice service for people over 50 in Torbay. We're based in the community. We also have our specialist partners who support us and work closely with MenCap as well. We've made a short film looking at 3 of our community groups and the kind of service that they offer and just letting people see who it is that's doing the good work for us there. Could you just tell us a little bit about the help that you've had as part of the Fair Project here at Bricks and Just Care? What it is they've done for you?
Yes, can I just start off by saying that I'm one of those useless wives who doesn't know anything about anything, except maybe cook a meal and clean a house inefficiently. My husband did everything, and he died in September, dropped dead in the supermarket.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I was just about to go and give him a flea in his ear for taking so long, and they came and told me he died. So I was in a terrible state, and these forms kept arriving, and I didn't know what to do. Eventually I realized that I had to try and live on £21 a week. And I knew that with the best will in the world I couldn't do that.
No.
Because with my husband died all his, what do you call them?
Pensions?
Yeah, pension. He didn't have much of a pension, but his benefits. Yeah. And I just didn't know what to do. I had no idea. I had these pile of papers and I didn't know what to do with them. So I took them all in to Teresa, who managed to keep me stable, and she got through the whole lot. And now I'm living comfortably thanks to her. And I just think they're marvellous, absolutely. Especially for people like me. I'm not English. My husband was born here, but I'm not English, and I don't know what you can do and what you're not allowed to do. And plus I didn't take much interest. My husband did it. So when it came down to me having to do it, I hadn't a clue. Hadn't a foggiest idea. And Teresa, she took me on and she steered me through the whole thing and got all the benefits and I don't know what else, all these things you get here.
And that's all in place now, and you're getting everything
It's
you're entitled
all in
to.
place, it's all in
But
place.
you're receiving the benefits you're entitled to now. You're getting them now.
All the benefits. The only thing I haven't received is the money for my husband's funeral.
Right.
But I'm not fussed because I thought I had to pay for it anyway.
Okay. And so you had a good service from from the Fair Project at Bricks and Just Care?
Oh, excellent. As I say, 5-star. 5-star. And they also phone up from time to time to make sure things are all right, which is marvellous. Well, thank you. Thank you.
That's all right, Gillian.
You know, when you're in that situation, you don't know what to do. I've been nurtured all my life, you know, from daddy's house to husband's house, and I've been nurtured, so I didn't have a clue what to do. But they did it. They're marvellous.
Can you tell us a bit about what you do here?
Yeah, sure. So here at Yes Brixton, we are based on Bolton Street, and we are open Monday to Friday for a range of different things. We have citizens advice here, we do lots of phone billing and telephone help, we have yoga, we have a young volunteers group, we have gardening. Anything you want to do, you can probably do it here.
That all sounds good. And what is it that you do specifically in relation to the fair project?
So for fair, we tend to here do a lot of PIP forms, universal credit, council tax help, and general council kind of work, phone calls that people are struggling with.
Okay, and so you help a lot with that kind of thing, and if somebody wants something a little bit more complex, or maybe if they've got some debt issues?
Yeah, we refer a lot of people to the Salvation Army, and we do that a lot of times, and a lot of people come in contact with Citizens Advice, and a lot of, right now it's the debt, so we can always refer them on.
And to Homemaker as well?
Yeah, and Homemaker as well, yeah.
Okay. If you had to sort of talk about a typical fair client, could you imagine somebody?
Yeah, I can imagine there's a person who comes in quite regular, and when his PIP needs updating and he's had the forms, he really struggles to fill them in by himself. He just needs someone to explain them and just make it a lot more simpler, because they don't make things easy, and we realise that and respect that. So we come down maybe 1 or 2 sessions, split it up so it's nice and easy, read through it and just go through it calmly and make it not such a big worked up deal that it sometimes can be.
That's great. And during COVID, I know that you've been supporting people remotely over the phone and what have you. Are you still doing that now?
Yeah, so if people do want help over the phones, we can give that, but we are slowly opening our doors now, so people can drop in, but we do prefer you to ring up if it's a PIP form or something that needs a bit more work, just so we've got the right member of staff here to help.
Okay, and so they could just ring the main phone number and make an appointment with you?
Yeah, that's been fine.
To come in and do that. And that could be any day of the week?
Any day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Can you tell us a bit about the Crafty Fox, the kind of things that you do here?
Well, Crafty Fox is a community-based hub, so we help people. We've always helped people break that isolation type of barrier. So we're here for the general community in regard to offering a friendly face and a cup of tea. Basically, that's us. There's also, obviously, with the fair project that we've now come on board with, we now also do things like a little bit of benefit advice, and we can signpost people into places that if they've got debts, for instance. So we can do all that sort of stuff. It's no big change from what we normally do on a daily basis. We just chat with people.
So when you said about doing the benefits advice, could you sort of give me an example, the kind of things that people come in with problems with, and what you're able to do to help them?
Well, what we have done is that we've helped people make that first call for PIP forms, for instance, because as you mostly probably know, that the date of when you first claimed with the phone call is the date where the claim starts from. So we help people do that. We've also been in touch with Homemaker Southwest in regard to doing the forms for people, so that they've taken on, we've referred them forward. So we can do things like that. We also get questions on things like rent and council tax allowances and bits and pieces to do with benefits. So universal credit is obviously another big one that we get asked about. So yeah, we try to help as best we can.
Okay, and I think you do other things sort of to help people stretch the money a bit further. So I think things like bus passes and blue badge applications.
I mean, the bus pass applications through the local council, and again the same, the blue badge through the NHS and through the council that way. So yeah, we can do those sorts of things as well. All anything really that people, if people want to come in and ask about any issue that they're facing, then we can provide either the advice here or a signpost to whoever can provide a sensible answer.
And the team here have had training on this kind of stuff around benefits, haven't they?
Yeah, we've all had training. Not so intensive as something like maybe the CAB would do over years and years and years, but we certainly had enough to cater for those initial requests from people. Okay, and so if somebody wanted to access the service, how would they do that? When are you open? We're open Monday through Friday, 10 till 3 on a general basis. I mean, we've got the website, we've got the Facebook page, we've got the telephone numbers. We're open, we're accessible. Any numbers that do come in and messages are left, we get back in touch with those people that have got in touch with us.
Okay.
So,
And in terms of your location, you're in Foxhole, you're in the Prada shops, aren't you? Just down from the co-op.
in the Prada shops, virtually opposite where the co-op is, in that row there, opposite the open space of the wonderful little play park.
Okay. That's great, Richard. Thanks very much for that.
Okay,
Thank you.
no worries.